don't know what Taji was doing. Everyone was just spread out all over. I opened the drawer.
Oh boy.
And I swear to you, a rat jumped. Like, it literally, this is the drawer. And it jumped out the drawer at me like this.
The rat was playing Kung Fu.
Hi family, welcome back.
What's good, guys?
Shanique here.
And I'm AJ.
We're FroFamilyTravels and we're back with another episode
And another
of
one.
What Had Happened Was. And this is where we break down some of the most random, crazy stories that have happened to us while we've been living abroad in the last 7.5 years.
True that.
Because social media likes to glamorize living abroad and make it look like it's fairies and rainbows. And while it is a great life,
We do see rainbows, but
ish gets real sometimes.
Exactly.
So we wanted to share a little bit of that real because maybe we don't always get the opportunity to, and break down some of the crazy that's happened.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna go all the way back to our first country. We're talking about a couple of things that happened while we were in Spain. And so Spain, we arrived in Spain in March 2018, and we lived in Malaga, Spain, south of Spain. And I believe Spain is one of our favorite countries. It was our first country. However, this was the second accommodation
Yes.
we booked into.
After we walked into a mob.
Into what?
Literally, we landed into a mob. We saw people carrying characters playing Jesus Christ or saying Mary. I'm talking about,
It was
imagine
Easter.
Carnival if you're in London.
It was Easter.
Imagine Carnival if you're in Brazil.
But for
Listen.
Catholicism.
Hey, the streets
The
were
scenes are
jam-packed.
a bit intense.
Woo!
It looked a bit KKK-ish.
It looked
to
like
be
you were back
honest.
in Jerusalem when people were marching.
It was crazy. But that's not even the crazy that we're talking about. So this was the second accommodation that we booked into. And we used Airbnb because before this, we didn't really know about Facebook groups and those kind of things. So I booked this place on Airbnb, and on the inside it looked really cool and artsy almost. Would you describe? I can't remember.
It looks like an art person lived there. That's what they gave on the pictures.
On the Airbnb images.
However, keep a pin right there. Pictures. Remember, pictures can be taken at any point in time.
What we walked into
Construction site.
was
Scaffolding. I'm talking about you walking by and things seem like someone is putting up a scene to record a movie or something like that.
It was a literal construction site. There was actually a sign on the door that said something. It's Spain, right? So we don't understand what it says, but there was a warning, and I think I saw something about needing to wear hats.
We recognize warning signs. Triangle.
But I don't know why it just didn't register at the time. I remember we opening the door, and it was a literal construction site.
You like construction sites.
Are we really gonna do that? That's what we're gonna do?
You walk past construction sites and you're like, construction sites. It's true.
I do have a thing for. There's a smell of construction. I love. I do. There's something about the smell of construction.
Anyway, back on the topic.
But we walked in,
Yeah.
and it was just scaffolding and rubble, literally rubble. And then the accommodation was the first door on the right, if I remember. It was right at the tip, and I think maybe that's why it didn't register so much, because we didn't exactly have to walk through the rubble. It was just in the door, oh wow, rubble, turn right. And then we were inside.
Oh,
that should have been the first red flag.
Yeah. But when you're this is the first time
We're
traveling.
new, we're naive, we don't know.
Oh, listen, we were taking everything from a positivity lens. We looked at everything as, it's not so bad. Literally, we had that rose gold lens on, which is great.
True.
But you need a little bit more logicalness and hey, what's going on here? Because if you were back in your hometown or home country, you'd be thinking to yourself, do you guys understand that there's construction going on here, demolition? things are hanging up above you. There's a baby, things can fall off. But hey,
It
rose
sounds
gold.
so crazy now. Now that you're saying it, I'm like, I
It is
can't
true.
believe we actually just thought that was okay.
Yeah, we walked in there like with our 10 toes.
It was nothing. But okay, it is what it is. But you went inside and it was just like quite, not eclectic, I wouldn't say quite eclectic, but it was just very kind of, it gave traditional and colourful and old school.
Colourful, all right, because them tables had colours.
It
I
was,
remember.
Yeah.
But them beds there were old beds with iron, and you heard you touched the bed, it went. You opened the door. The doors were nice, they were butterfly doors, so you open them like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that. But when it was 2 of them that was like that. But my goodness, man.
I think I remember some like stained glass windows.
Yes,
and
stained glass
everything.
windows.
It was just like a church almost. It gave church.
Yeah, and
A
they
little
converted the living room
Yeah, it was converted.
a little bit, so you could sit down into a lounge space whilst looking at the kitchen and dining.
And then I think it must have been, we were there for a few nights.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. I say we had an
It
okay
was alright.
experience. It was fine.
Until,
And then my mum came.
yeah,
My mum likes to come to a lot of the places that we travel to. And my mum came to stay, and she stayed in the second bedroom. And
which is actually quite interesting because you have to walk through that second bedroom to
to
go
get
to
to the bathroom. Yeah, it was odd. There was an odd setup.
Yeah, no.
And then she stayed, and the next morning, the morning after her first night, she said, I felt a mouse run across the bed. And I'm like, nah, no you didn't. Oh, you were just dreaming. And she was like, no, I felt a mouse run across the bed. I know I did. And you just kind of brush it off, because we hadn't seen anything up until this point. No droppings, no nothing. So I didn't believe her.
I didn't say that, man.
What did
If
you
you're
say?
watching this, yeah, she said that she didn't believe you. Just-
So what?
I'm just saying I want no arms out.
So what did you believe?
She said what she said. I'm like, okay, but we can't see it right now.
We didn't have any evidence. And then, where were we packing? I feel like, was we just doing laundry or something?
We were unpacking because we came from the first place.
Oh, so we hadn't been there long at all.
No, just a couple of days. Because there's a Chester drawer at the back left of the house and one at the front if we walk to go through to the second bedroom, and you took the one in front for Taj's clothes and ours was at the back. And our suitcase was towards the back on the floor, and there was a suitcase in your second bedroom.
So we were unpacking,
Yes.
and then I opened the drawer
Oh boy.
to go and put something in. So I already had things in this drawer. There were things in the drawer already. I was just adding to it.
What happened?
I went to, oh my
Wait,
God.
where was I?
I don't know, we
I
were just
was-
all spread out.
Yeah.
We were all spread out. Mum like just chatting and we're unpacking, just chilling. We were all spread out. Don't know what Taji was doing. Everyone was just spread out all over. I opened the drawer
Oh boy.
and I swear to you, a rat jumped. Like, it literally, this is the drawer, and it jumped out the drawer at me like this.
The rat was playing Kung Fu. Kung Fu Kenny.
It jumped out the drawer and I screamed and just dropped whatever I had and ran.
Bruce Lee rat on.
Oh my God. And then my scream
Oh yeah.
made Taji scream. She's tiny. She's like not even a year old
Yeah.
at this stage. So I screamed and that made Taji scream and then start crying. My mum screamed and
Women were screaming a lot. And then all of a sudden, AJ, get it!
what happened?
I got it.
Remember. How did you get it? No, but when you say you got it, what do you mean? Like you
It
killed
jumped out,
it,
it ran away, I trapped it.
and then what?
What do you think?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Crucifixion.
Did you kill it? This guy kills rats. Like this isn't the first time.
What do you mean
he's
by
done
this
that.
guy kills rats?
You've
like
done
I'm,
this before.
Like I'm an exterminator.
You've broken a rat's neck before.
Okay.
Yeah, but you say that like it's nothing.
Is it something?
Yes.
Okay. I need to bring around crosses with me apparently.
It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I remember like calling the landlord and being like, rato.
Your mom was like,
I'm like,
no,
what's the Spanish for rat?
No.
Rato.
At this point, we spoke less than 10 words in
We
Spanish.
didn't know anything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I remember that.
Gosh.
Oh, that was hilarious. And then we saw droppings on the clothes
Then we
in the
started
case.
to see droppings. There were droppings like everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible.
It was terrible.
Horrible.
And then your mom was like, there must be more. Look, AJ, look. Because her legs was on the sofa.
And we
thing.
started seeing droppings in
And
different places.
Literally
yeah.
everyone was just up on the floor like this.
Yeah, I couldn't. Even now, I'm like under my feet. I'm like, just in case.
Nobody took their shoes off.
No. Even going into the bathroom, like going in with slippers.
And flashlight.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. And my mum was like, I'm not staying here.
No,
I'm not
she
doing
decided.
it. She was like, I'm not doing it. We were like, okay, let's go to sleep. We'll sort it out in
Sleep.
the morning. And
Sleep.
my mum was like, nope.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell
She
no.
went onto like booking.com.
In her mom's head, she said, I told this child that a rat ran across my legs and she didn't believe me. Now you believe me and you're talking about we should go to sleep. Her mom just went
She went
online quick with her
and-
long nails. Like
I swear, in not, it wasn't even an hour later, she
Nah,
booked a
nah.
place. And she was like, well, you
you
can
can
stay.
stay. Me and Taji
Yeah,
would
she's
go.
like, I'll take the baby. We're gonna go here. She's like, you stay there if you want. But she booked like a 3-bedroom place, and then it was stunning. The place that we actually moved to after
Yeah, it
was
was.
really nice. Actually, and she paid for like a month, so that we stayed there for a while.
Yeah, and it was more bedrooms actually.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 bedrooms.
brand
It was
new.
big. It was brand new. It had
Yeah.
like no reviews, so she took like, it was a gamble
Yeah.
because there were like no reviews
Yeah.
or anything, but it was
It's
perfect.
beautiful. 10
Yeah.
to 15 minutes walk away from where this place was.
Yeah,
And it was
perfect.
really nice to see another neighborhood as well, in
Yeah,
a sense.
yeah.
And it was only about, I guess, again, 15 minutes walk to the center. And I
So-
like that.
Yeah, we had a very comfortable stay after that, and I think then, you know, it was the fight to try and get our money back, which Airbnb did.
Yeah, they did.
They did. I think she didn't want to. It was a fight. She didn't want to give anything back, but Airbnb sided with us. I have to like give it up to Airbnb. Every time we've had an issue with accommodation, and we've had a fair few,
Uh-huh.
Airbnb have always sided with us.
Yeah, energy
always.
matters, though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are like Airbnb always sides with the host, or you know, they don't care about you. For us, every single time we've had an
And we
issue.
took pictures of everything.
Yeah.
I always take
Oh,
pictures.
like of all the droppings
everything.
and stuff.
Before
Yeah.
you move in, take pictures because you want to see the exterior, you want to see the interior. And I like to always have something to reference as well.
Yeah.
No one can accuse me of anything. So it's very, very, very important to keep your energy right because that translates into all these technologies that's out there. And just believe that you're going to get your thing back.
Yeah.
You know,
And don't stay on construction sites. Don't do that.
even when you like them. So that's what had happened. I hope you enjoyed this little anecdote into our escapade or adventure. We have a few more.
We have plenty more. Definitely. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Take care. Bye.